Kat Timpf, the sharp, fearless Fox News personality known for her quick wit and unapologetic takes on politics and culture, has always maintained a composed, confident public image. But now, fans are seeing a side of Kat they never expected: raw, emotional, and incredibly vulnerable. In a recent heartbreaking revelation, Kat opened up about a deeply personal struggle that transcends politics and headlines. Known for sharing her battle with stage 0 breast cancer, Kat was hailed as a symbol of resilience after undergoing a double mastectomy. Many believe that moment marked the end of her hardship and the beginning of her victory lap, with fans cheering on her strength and courage. But now, she's peeled back another layer of her experience, revealing a truth that's even more difficult to face: the internal battle she's been waging in silence. In a deeply personal update, Kat admitted that while the physical recovery may be visible and measurable, the emotional toll has been far more daunting. She confessed to battling waves of anxiety, isolation, and emotional exhaustion behind the scenes. Despite her ever-present smile on television and social media, Kat explained that the pressure to appear strong and composed has often left her crumbling inside. Her quote, "People think just because I show up smiling, I'm okay, but sometimes I'm really not," has struck a nerve across social media, sparking an outpouring of empathy, solidarity, and heartfelt messages from fans around the world. For many, the news is both shocking and deeply relatable. Kat Timpf, the woman often seen as unshakable and fiercely independent, has revealed the very human, very real struggle behind the spotlight. Her vulnerability in this moment is not a sign of weakness, but a courageous act that's resonated with thousands who understand the silent burdens that can come with illness, recovery, and public expectation. This moment in her journey is about far more than just her diagnosis or surgery. It's about the emotional aftermath that rarely gets discussed. It's about waking up each day with a fear of relapse, about smiling through mental pain because the camera's rolling, about feeling alone even when the world is watching. Kat's decision to speak candidly about this emotional turmoil is a powerful reminder that healing is not linear, and strength doesn't always look like a confident appearance on TV. Sometimes, it looks like telling the truth when it hurts the most. Social media has exploded with messages of love, encouragement, and admiration, with hashtags and threads full of people thanking her for being brave enough to speak out. Many have called her a real-life warrior, not just for fighting cancer, but for daring to say what so many others feel and hide. It's especially powerful because Kat has never been one to play victim. Her openness now comes from a place of raw honesty, not for sympathy, but for connection and understanding. Her story has become a rallying point, not just for her fans, but for anyone who's endured the crushing weight of emotional pain in silence. She's reminding everyone that appearances can be deceiving, and even the most put-together people can be silently suffering. At the Gossip Gallery, we believe this chapter of Kat Timpf's journey deserves attention, not for the drama or the shock, but because it's a reflection of something deeply real and universally human. In a world obsessed with perfection and image, Kat is showing what strength truly looks like: the willingness to be seen as you are, even when you're not okay. She's breaking down the myth that healing is just about surgeries and survival stats. It's about facing the dark moments with courage and letting others see them. That honesty is powerful, and it's exactly what's drawing so many people to her story. What makes this even more impactful is how she continues to carry herself. Kat hasn't disappeared from the public eye or retreated from her platform. Instead, she's using it to shed light on an often ignored aspect of recovery: mental and emotional health. And by doing so, she's not only helping herself heal, she's giving voice to countless others who've struggled in silence. She's become a figure of not just strength, but of solidarity. She's reminding women, especially those who've battled illness or felt the weight of impossible expectations, that they're not alone, and that it's okay to not be okay. The flood of fan responses, from tweets to heartfelt letters, shows just how much her honesty has resonated. In a media world where vulnerability is often hidden or spun into tabloid scandal, Kat's openness is refreshingly authentic. There's no PR polish here, no carefully curated image, just a woman telling her truth and letting the world see her, flaws and all. It's not the kind of story you usually hear about a TV personality, and that's exactly why it matters. She's not asking for pity. She's building connection, showing the power of vulnerability, and proving that even in the most public of lives, private pain is real and deserves compassion. This chapter in her life may be difficult, but it's shaping her legacy in a whole new way. Not just as a commentator or public figure, but as a woman who stood tall even when she felt small, who dared to speak her truth when silence might have been easier. Her courage to talk about the invisible wounds, the kind you can't see on a mammogram or during a news segment, is creating space for healing, for honesty, and for hope. At the Gossip Gallery, we're standing with Kat Timpf and all the brave individuals facing their battles in silence. Her story is a reminder that the most powerful transformations often happen when no one is watching. And while this may be one of the hardest parts of her journey, it's also one of the most inspiring. This isn't the end. It's a moment of truth, of strength, and of solidarity that's making a real difference. If her story moved you, stay connected with the Gossip Gallery for more real stories that go beyond the surface, because sometimes the headlines that matter most are the ones that come from the heart.